Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, this is A Square Maths Made Easy Academy. Now, in my today's video, we shall be talking about what we call mathematical induction. And mathematical induction is a vital questions or topic in mathematics that has to do with higher institutions. Now, I want you to pay attention and watch exactly how I'm going to approach it step by step. Now, but first of all, I want us to take a look at this particular word question. Now, the question says, look up, this is objective aspect of mathematical word induction. Now, the question says, suppose dash is true. Now, anytime you encounter the word suppose dash is true, the answer is P of 1. Am I communicating? Then if means P of K. Are you with me now? If P of K is true, for some, K is a member of natural word number, then implies that P of K plus 1 is also true. Are you there? Then finally, then means P of what? N is true. For all, N is a member of what? Natural number. This is a natural number. And what do you mean by a natural number? There are sets of positive whole numbers or set of counted words numbers, which must always start with 1, increase to 2, increase to 3, 4, just like that till infinity. Now, we are going to look at the way by which mathematical induction can be solved or can be presented. Now, can we quickly look at this question number 1? Now, question number 1 says, prove by mathematical word induction that 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus n is equal to n bracket n plus 1 close bracket all over word 2, where n is a member of what? Natural word number. Are you with me? Now, there are 3 things that you should note, especially when solving mathematical words induction. Now, I want you to understand is this. Number 1 is the base case. What did I say? The base word case. The base case simply means you should check for what? N equal to 1, both on left hand side and on right hand word side, to know if they correspond. Now, if the result on both corresponds, it means that the base case what exists or holds. Am I communicating? Then the next one is what we call case 2. We call it inductive hypothesis. What did I say? Inductive what? Hypothesis. Are you with me now? Now, inductive hypothesis is for you to assume, what did I say? Assume that n is equal to what? K. Are you with me now? N is equal to what? K is what? True. Am I communicating? So, which means, what does it imply? You go back to the sequence or the series. Anywhere you encounter what? N, put what? K. Am I communicating? Both left and what? Right. Then the third stage, which is the main stage now, this one is called the inductive what? Steps. Am I communicating? Inductive what? Step. And this one is the main step, which is talking about the proving aspect of mathematical words induction. Now, what are we going to do in the proving aspect? We now prove, am I communicating, that n is equal to k plus 1 is also true. Is also what? True. That is how it goes. Am I communicating? Now, after solving both left and the right hand side, if they correspond, in conclusion, we now say that P of n is what? True. Are you there? For all, n is a member of what? Natural number. Now, can we take it now bit by bit? I want you, wherever you are, just pay attention, just watch. You must get something today. What did I say? You must get something what today? Now, let us prove the induction now. Now, remember that the question says we should prove that 1 plus 2, are you there? Plus 3, then plus dot 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 plus, which is n, is equal to n bracket n plus 1. Are you with me? All over what? 2. Now, remember that the first case we are going to do is the basic word case. We are going to first of all check. Are you with me now? For n is equal to what? 1. That is the base word case. So which means I will now say P of 1. Am I communicating? If you observe this particular first number now, what is the first number here? Hope is what? 1. I will now bring it out, which is to the left, the first number 1. Then it's now equal to, anywhere I come across this word N in the right hand side, I will remove it and introduce what? 1. Can we do that now? Now this is what? 1. Are you there? Open bracket. N is also 1, then plus 1, close the bracket, then all over what? 2. Now let us simplify the right hand side. Now watch. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. And 2 times 1 will give you what? 2. And 2 over 2 will give you what? 1. Now let's justify. In the base case, what is on the left, does it correspond with what is on the right? Yes. We now say that the statement is what? True. Am I communicating? The statement is what? True. That is what we call the base word case. Now the second case is what we call the inductive word hypothesis. Now what do? We now say, are you with me now, that let N, or we just assume, we said assume that what? N is equal to K is true. Is what? True. Am I communicating now? We now assume that N is still equal to K and is what? True. So we now go back to the series. This is a series. Am I communicating? Anywhere we encounter N there, remove it and introduce what? K. So that we have P of what? K. Are you there? Which implies, now let's go. This is 1, right? Plus what? 2. Plus what? 3. Then plus dot 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 plus. This is N. Put what? K. Then equal to, are you there? This is N, put what? K. Open the bracket. N again, put what? K. Then plus what? 1. Close the bracket. Then all over what? 2. Am I communicating now? Now this is what we do in the second word case. Am I communicating? Then case 3 now requires what we call proof. What we call what? Proof. We want to prove for what? N is equal to K plus 1 is also true. Is also what? True. Now in this aspect now, you have to be very, very what? Careful. What do you do? So let's start first. This is P of, what is K now? K is K plus 1, right? Which implies, now we are going to write it to have 1 plus 2, are you there? Plus what? 3. Plus dot 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 plus, now this is K, right? Now what happens to the left hand side under the third case? Always add K plus 1 to the left. Am I communicating now? Always add what? K plus 1 to the what? Left. Then let's move to the right. What happens to the right? Anywhere you come across this word K, remove that K and introduce K plus what? 1. I repeat, anywhere you come across this word K in the right hand side, remove that K and put what? K plus 1. Oh yeah, let's go. This is K, right? I'll remove it and introduce K plus 1. Close the bracket. Then open again. This is another K. Remove it and introduce K plus 1, right? Finally plus 1. Close the bracket. Then all over what? 2. Am I communicating? Now don't forget that this thing has a meaning. From here, am I communicating, to this very particular word end, which is K, is found in this category. Am I communicating? So which means P of K plus 1 implies this. Remember that the whole of this is P of what? K. Are you with me now? Then plus, what is here? K plus what? 1, which is now equal to, open bracket, K plus 1, close bracket, open, K plus 1 plus 1 will give you 2, right? Divided by what? 2. Now don't forget that this is P of K. From here to here, look at it now, P of K. Am I communicating? What is the value of this P of K at the right hand side? It is K bracket, K plus 1 all over 2. I'll remove this P of K and introduce K bracket what? K plus 1. Are you there? Then all over 2. Then plus K plus 1. Call this over what? 1. Then this one is still K plus 1 in bracket. Then followed by K plus 2 in bracket, then all over what? 2. Now what do you think that you will do here? Take the LCM. Take the what? LCM. Am I communicating? How do I take the LCM? I want you to watch now. Very simple. You take the LCM. Now, the LCM is 2, right? I will now say that the LCM is 2. Now, 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. 1 times this will give you k bracket k plus what? 1. Close the bracket, then you add. Now, 2 divided by 1 will give you what? 2. Use the 2 to multiply the numerator. It becomes what? 2 bracket k plus what? 1. Are you there now? Then this is now equal to k plus 1 in bracket close, followed by what? K plus what? 2 in bracket close, all over what? 2. Can you see that we are about getting something reasonable here? How? Now, in factorization, hope these are the same. The law says you should pick one, which is k plus 1. Then this one again outside is k plus what? 2. Close the bracket. Then all over what? 2. Everything should be equal to k plus 1 in brackets. Are you there? Again, k plus 2 also in brackets, all over what? 2. Now let us do the comparison and know if they are the same. What is here k plus 1? What is here k plus 1? What is here k plus 2? And what is here k plus 2? What is here 2? What is here 2? Did they correspond? Yes. So which means the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. What do we say now? We now in conclusion say then, are you with me? P of what? N is true. Is what? True. For all, N is a member of natural number. Hence, are you with me? It is what? Proof. It is what? Proved. So that is the final word answer. Now the question is this. We are going to look at the process again. What if the question is in objective word form? That is for those that are writing professional exams or CBT exams or exam that has to do with objective, pen and paper. Are you there? Now a question like this will be thrown. Am I communicating? They will now ask you 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus ... plus n is equal to what? Question mark. They will now say maybe option A, they will say n squared. Option B, they will say n bracket n plus 1, then all over 2. Option C, they will say n, are you with me, all over 2. Then option D, they will say n bracket 2n plus 1, all over what? 2. Now what you are going to do here is very simple. Use what we call try by error what method. I want to start with option what? A. Option A says n squared, right? So which means you know by the law a natural number always starts from 1. So n is equal to 1. Are you there? Let's analyze it now. The first one is 1, right? Then equal to anywhere we come, okay, is 1. Are you there now? Is 1. Are you with me now? Then here is n squared. Here is what? N squared. And you know that n squared should be 1 squared. And what is 1 squared is 1. Can you see that for when n is 1, the statement is 2 for this option. But let's try when n is what? 2. When n is 2 now, it becomes 1 plus 2, which is the first and second term. Am I communicating? Then equal to n squared. Equal to what? This very n squared. Anywhere we come across what? N, please remove it and introduce what? 2. So this implies, are you with me? 1 plus 2 will give us to the left 3. Then here is 2 squared. And you know that 2 squared is equal to 4. So this implies that 3 can never be equal to what? 4. I tried with the first one, it works. But the second one did not work. Then which means it is not option what? A. We now move again to option B that says n bracket n plus 1. Are you there? Then all over what? 2. I will now talk about the first number. First what? Number. Which means n is what? 1. So which means into the left, what do you have as the first term? 1, right? Then it's now equal to n bracket n plus 1. Are you there? All over what? 2. Now this is already known, but we don't know this. We are using try by error method, which is option what? B. Anywhere we come across n now, put what? 1. Are you with me? So n is 1. Here is 1, right? Then 1 plus 1 should give you what? 2. Then n is also 1, and 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 over 2 should give you what? 1. So which means the base case on the first one when n is 1 is 2. Am I communicating? Because what is on the left is what is on the right. So we now move to what we call the second term. So which means considering n to be what? 2. I will now move over with these two numbers. This is first, second term. First what? Second what term. Am I communicating? So which is 1 plus 2. is now equal to the same n bracket n plus 1, then all over what? 2. Can you see to the left now? If I add these two numbers, what am I going to have? 3. Are you there? Then equal to. Remember, we are using try by error method, which is still option B. Anywhere I come across what? N, I will remove it and introduce what? 2. Here is 2, right? Here is also 2. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 will give you 3, right? Then 3 times 2 will give you what? 6. It becomes 6 over 2. Wow. What is 6 over 2 is 3. Does it correspond with the left-hand side? Yes. This one corresponds. This one also what? Corresponds. Am I communicating? If I want to try when n is first 3 times, I will now use from 1 to 3 and add it up. Then you still use option B and try it when n is 3. You must still get what is on the left to what is on the right. Are you with me? I will now say, therefore, the correct option is option what? B, which is n bracket n plus 1 all over what? 2. That is how to solve it if it is in objective form. See you in my next video. Thank you very much.